No experts, no insiders, just fans.
Transmission from Marked Up Wrestling Podcast begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin broadcast.
Hey there, hi there, ho there. It's Monday night there. Monday Night Raw. Some Roadie Rob here. Little post-reaction show for the Monday Night Raw. Did I say Raw? Or
You did.
Rawsome.
Rawsome.
I thought I was on a roll, and I just kind of.
You're just so happy that Roman didn't win tonight.
I'm just so happy that Raw actually didn't suck. It was a mixed bag. So the last couple weeks after the shakeup, we were like, "This is fucking garbage."
We've been through a lot.
Yeah, we've been through a lot. It's been traumatic, and tonight wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Hey, if you're here for a reaction show for Monday Night Raw, we're going to talk about some things that happened tonight. What we're not going to talk about is Titus Worldwide, No Way Jose, The Revival, Baron Corbin, or Natty. So any of those, if you're looking forward to commentary on, fucking...
I forgot Revival was on.
Yeah, they had
They
a
look
match.
good.
Hey, I want to start our show by making a special announcement here. Special announcement, and then we'll jump right into the big ass 5 topics, whatever.
Maybe do intros too.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Go ahead, Adam. Go for it. Adam's here, and fucking Brian's here.
And fucking Brian's
Fucking
here.
Brian.
Fucking Brian.
Yeah. Who's on the board?
Raw is Jeremy is here. Christopher Stykeleather, Juan, Noah, Teddy Two Stoned, fake upload test. Leo's back as well.
Why is it fake upload test?
Because it's not the real upload test.
How do you know?
It's Trollberg.
Oh.
Is it Trollberg?
Yeah, I told you guys that. You said it was a conspiracy theory, and then he admitted it.
I don't listen to you.
Anaconda Vice is also here.
So special announcement here on June the 16th. Money in the Bank. Strike City here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I mean, if you're from like fucking Ireland, like Teddy, this doesn't apply to you at all. But it kind of does. Strike City,
June 17th.
June 17th in Charlotte, North Carolina, is going to be doing a watch party for Money in the Bank. And we have been asked to be the official hosts of that event. So we are going to be live streaming from the Strike City during the event, and we'll do our post show from there as well.
Yeah, Styke, drive here. You're in distance. Hitman, drive here.
Where is he?
Plenty of people.
Yeah.
Come here.
And we're excited to have some special guests. We have a lot of indie talent from the area.
Noah, don't come.
And some well-known names nationwide here. Indie wrestlers nationwide, big names. We got Darius Lockhart, who is he's a fucking firebrand, who you're going to see his name in WWE lettering one day.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, he is revolutionary. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then the beautiful, talented, and brutal Savannah Evans. If you never look her up on YouTube or whatever you want to do, she's a phenomenal female talent. Does all the big women's shows. I think she does some PWG maybe, but I know she definitely does stuff on the West Coast and here on the East Coast. So we're really excited about this event coming up June the 16th at Strike City in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you're within driving distance of it, we'd love to have you come out and join us. We're going to have a live audience, and we're going to be doing giveaways and all kinds of cool stuff. So please, if you can make that, come hang out with us. So Darius Lockhart is not a her, Noah. So do your fucking homework. Okay, anyway. So let's talk about some Monday Night Raw. And let's talk about it this way.
Extra big ass topics.
All right, here we go. Extra big ass topics, the things we want to talk about for Monday Night Raw. What we want to talk about. Number 1 is going to be Bad Monster. 2 is the men's qualifiers. And 3, guess what? It's the women's qualifiers. Number 4 is going to be the open challenge. And number 5 is going to be a special segment. We're just going to save the title till we get there. Let's go ahead and start with number 1. Number 1, Bad Monster. You're a bad monster.
Bad.
Bad monster.
Go put him in timeout.
Bad monster.
2.
Topic number 2 is our men's qualifier. So let's run through the qualifying matches here and what we have so far going into Money in the Bank on the card. What is official? Adam, what was our first match?
The first official match is they're going to do
No, it was the first match tonight on Raw.
Oh,
they're genius.
The one that they announced was Braun versus KO.
Okay.
That's what Kurt made right in the ring. And
So let's talk about Braun and KO. Don't fucking jump into the next one.
You asked what the match is.
I asked what the first match was.
There it is. That's
Thank
the first
you.
match. You're welcome.
Why was that so hard, Brian?
I don't know. You asked him a question, and it had to be a fucking. You had to go through like a obstacle course to get the answer.
Yeah, like a fucking woman. I'm sorry, women. But it's true. So anyway, we had the KO Braun
That's
match.
why we don't have a female audience.
Okay, thank you. Oh, really? I'm the reason we don't have a female audience?
It's clear.
Really? Me?
Yes, you chase them all off.
Oh my god.
With your chauvinistic remarks.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
And your
I like this.
hate for the women's division.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know whose side to be on right now.
I don't. Really? You don't know whose side?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Count
yeah,
me, really?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, all right.
Oh, just because he has the button.
I have many buttons.
He's got the coins and the Roddies.
I do. I've got the Roddies, and Adam's not going to get a Roddy tonight. So there you go. All right. So anyway, the first match was KO and Braun Strowman, and say what you want about the technicalities of the match. It was really I thought it was a really good match for keeping KO alive.
And
right?
they've been working together a lot lately.
They have been, but just the fact that it wasn't a squash. I'm the monster. You're the little fat guy, and I'm just going to beat you down to a fucking pulp. There was some good offense by KO in this match, Brian.
Definitely, and what I noticed too was the physicality of it. KO was definitely laying those shots in, and so was Braun too.
Oh yeah.
You don't really see too many guys give it back to Braun, but it looked like KO is really, he was.
He held his own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. Thinking about this match, so we've seen the real drive-by, not the Roman Reigns bullshit drive-by. We've seen the real drive-by on Kevin Owens now, probably 3 weeks in a row, where Braun just does that sprint around the ring and fucking just shoulder tackles the living fuck out of him, knocks his soul right out of his fucking
No,
body.
I think since Mania, no, it could have been
not
Mania,
Mania.
Mania.
No.
Right after that.
I think it's been like 3-4 weeks
Yeah.
at the
So
most.
okay, that makes sense.
But so every time he does it, we're like, just that fucking.
It hasn't gotten old yet.
Right. But I look at other things that like WWE's done one time, and they're like, oh, the crowd liked it once, so let's fucking just do it till it fucking dies. Like I guess Suplex City, it was like he said it impromptu during a match. The crowd fucking bought in. They're like, oh, let's make T-shirts about it. Let's fucking do promos on it. And they ran it into the ground. So now it's like Suplex City, bitch. And you're like, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Just fucking really shut
You're
up.
done. We're done.
So, I mean, and you could go the whole world in his hands with Bray Wyatt. The crowd impromptu did that. And then they turn it, then Bray did it in every fucking promo.
Hell, you know what? I'll even say it. Delete. Right? It's getting to that level.
Right.
Well, that's because they're pairing with Bray as a cancer.
Well, that's fine. Different topic. But
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. My point is that with this Braun thing, we're loving it every time. But But obviously they keep doing it because we love it every time. Are they going to run this into the ground too?
It's interesting that it's only with KO though. Right?
Right.
Has he done it to anyone else? Like if this was just a move that Braun did to anybody, I think actually I'd be okay with it.
Well, he would like do it to Sammy, then he'd run back and do it to KO
Yeah,
again.
as a face, I couldn't see like a heel Braun doing something.
No, absolutely not. I'm just wondering if this is going to get old. I mean, I guess everything does get old, so it's
I think,
rhetorical question.
I think it's not going to get old as long as they don't keep their feud forever. They can go back to this anytime. It can be just a thing that they do when they fight.
No.
I don't think so. I think this should be a move. I think this is going to be something that he's going to do in all of his matches. I don't think it's just going to be
Rob's
with him
asking
and KO.
is it going to be like the jumping through the ropes, where we're sick of it. Everybody does it in every match.
Well, yeah, but not everybody's going to do this. But no, point taken. I think we're eventually going to be like, okay, Braun, it was cool. But maybe all depends on who it is and who's given the sell. Because KO sells on those shoulder tackles are fucking perfect.
Oh, yeah. Braun is just literally running by. KO is hurling himself into the barrier.
Oh, yeah. It's great. Fucking flips and I love it. So, anywho.
Perfect 11 joins us.
We see, hey, perfect. So we see KO taken out of contention for the briefcase. What happens for him for Money in the Bank? Is he on the sidelines like we had the last pay-per-view? Many superstars not in the events, which I like. But so is this KO on the sidelines for this since he had Backlash? Maybe he's not Money in the Bank.
Maybe. Or he gets programmed in a feud with Sammy or something that they're going to play that out. Maybe that's why Sammy's not in there. Maybe that's why I have to change my pick.
Maybe. By the way, I picked who'd I pick? I picked
Joe and Ember.
Joe and Ember. You picked Sammy and
Peyton.
And Brian.
I picked Ember and Andrade.
And Andrade, that's right.
Yeah.
So these will most likely change as the weeks
Kevin
go on.
picked Elise.
Who?
Elise. Well, shut up. Whatever.
Who the fuck is Elise?
I don't. You know what? Mark that one. What are you gonna do? I misspelled Elise's name. Whatever. Okay, you guys are funny.
Oh,
Okay.
Ellie's.
How's your show doing, Brian?
It's great. It's we're like I said, we're focus grouping.
Okay. So anyway, Braun. Nobody picked Braun except for
Bob did.
Bob picked Braun.
And I told Bob, I sent a text back to him. I said, let me know if your picks change because we're gonna announce them each week.
Right.
He said the women may, but Braun's not.
You know,
I don't think he needs this.
You know what? But here's my thing. And I'm looking at all the and when you look at Money in the Bank, you don't look at necessarily who you like to be champion or whatever. You look at who's going to carry that fucking briefcase the best, right? Who's just going to be the snide little here they come kind of money
Character.
Like Seth Rollins was great. He was a great Money in the Bank holder. All the way, even his cash in was monumental, right?
Miz was great.
Miz was a really good, right? Exactly.
Edge was great.
So we look
Carmella.
we look at the different possibilities.
James
right.
Ellsworth.
Right. We're looking at different possibilities of who could get this briefcase, and we could talk about all of them as we move forward. But look at Braun, a big monster with a briefcase. I mean, it's intriguing.
Well,
It
Hitman
really
brought
is.
up Elias with a briefcase. You could shape it like a guitar and put Money in the Bank on the side of a
Oh,
guitar.
my
case.
God.
a guitar case. No, I could see that. A guitar case.
Guitar case.
A guitar case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I could see that. That would be pretty cool.
I think that would be funny as hell.
Sandow got his own.
Yeah,
Yeah, his was like leather, right?
Yeah.
Right. Briefcase. Right.
and RVD's was all fucking colorful shit.
Full of weed.
I mean, but if Braun got
Right,
if Braun got the case, wouldn't he just cash in like almost immediately?
Well, now this is what was put up on the board. Is in my DMs they were texting me that basically they think that Roman's going to lose to Brock and then Braun's going to cash in
Okay.
that night, right then and there, and that's how Brock finally loses. Is because he had to go through two opponents, so you salvage him again.
So the second time Brock loses the belt is due to cash in.
Right.
Okay. I don't like that at all. But
Last time he lost to cash in.
okay.
I don't like it either.
You guys didn't
but
really
that's why I
you guys
thought-
didn't really didn't comment on when I was talking about Braun what kind of briefcase holder he'd be though. I mean, would he go longer than a month?
I just don't see him getting it.
Well, okay.
All right, so
thought experiment.
All right, so okay, in your magical world where
Yes,
I can also
my thought experiment.
grow, I don't know, to be 20 feet
Hip
tall,
bones.
and my own hip bones. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a Money in the Bank briefcase holder.
That's
If he
not my.
wins it-
No,
no. What
did
I'm
you
saying,
just not fucking listen to what he
No, no,
said?
I'm trying to address him. If you shut the fuck up, I think that if he does win the match, Rob, you're absolutely right. He cashes in that night. He doesn't have I carry the briefcase around, and I'm a Money in the Bank.
And he doesn't need to wait for somebody to be knocked out. He can come in and knock him out.
Or he does it that night
Right.
because he attacks the winner. Brock could be standing tall after beating Roman,
Right.
and he attacks him. I just don't see him carrying the case if he wins.
All right. What was our other match?
Our other match is the main event. Finn, Roman, and Sammy. We all like the results of that one.
Woo! No, look.
Can we just say, never have we been more excited to see Jinder Mahal?
Yeah, seriously.
Dude, I gotta say, and look, this is not my Roman hate speaking here. I mean, yes, I'm happy Roman's not in the Money in the Bank for obvious reasons, but as a match, the story that was told with the double team on Roman, the way the crowd reacted when Roman was getting the beat down, fantastic. The match itself, Sammy and fucking Finn going 100 miles an hour at each other, fantastic. And then the inclusion of gender to fuck over Roman is even more fantastic. Not because I'm glad Roman's eliminated, but it added such a kind of a cool element, and it gives Roman a program not at the top of the card.
Now, IA Strikeforce said that. He said, so hyped for Roman Jinder, obvious sarcasm. Do you really think this is a feud, or is this just,
No.
we got 6 weeks, Brian?
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that they're going to stretch this out all the way until Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it's a match next week.
Yeah.
You don't think it's more than just that? You don't think they'll program them for multiple matches?
No.
Come on, man. This would be so great to have.
What?
To have
Because
those.
we could just fast forward.
Yes.
We kill 2
I
birds
could
with one
take a
stone.
piss. Eat
I
some
see what you're saying.
food. You know,
Gotcha.
take a nap,
Mark
whatever.
that one.
Mark that one, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Brian. Get with the program.
Mark that one.
I mean, we'll
Mini
be
mark that.
We'll be.
Mini
I know
mark
your
that.
program was
We're going to be at
canceled, but
Strike
get with
City,
this
so
program.
we can't bring Mark that one. It's to Strike City, but but I mean, we could talk to Darius and Savannah during their match because who fucking cares, right?
Yeah,
True.
we could just totally disregard it and do an interview with it in the background.
Speaking of, did you guys see those videos of people walking out of the arena yesterday during the Roman match?
No.
Yeah, there's some fan footage of, you can see a bunch of the audience just leaving while the match is clearly still going on.
Wow.
Actually, it's pretty refreshing seeing
That
that,
is
that
very
it's actually
refreshing.
happening.
Yeah.
It wasn't too many people. The article is misleading, but there definitely were people leaving during the main event, which that should never fucking happen.
Didn't they have a chant like "Let's beat traffic" or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't forget, a lot of our board last night said that they turned it off. I mean, it's the main event. Everybody was not wanting to see Roman win, so they turned it off.
It's gotten to a point. It's gotten to a very sad point.
IA Strikeforce says Jinder versus Roman. He wants to point this again. Is peak WWE. Don't underestimate the power of their bad booking.
Yeah, and it's fine as long as they're not the main event.
No.
Yeah. Stike says tonight was the first time I clapped for Jinder. It was the first night all of us pulled a Kevin.
Yeah, I was like modern day Maharaja.
That was good.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it's better than him trying to say it.
Modern day Micro Machine Man.
Not me.
Maharaja.
So Adam picked, and we'll talk about Finn winning, but Adam picked Sammy as his overall pick. And when the match ended, I said, so who are you going to pick now? And he said, I'm not changing shit. So I want to know in your very weird fucking brain how you see a path for Sammy into the Money in Bank.
Okay, number one, I don't want to just make a quick emotional decision because he lost the main event 5
No,
minutes
it takes
before
him
he
out of
went.
the match. It's not an emotional decision.
Number two, same thing happened when Finn was eliminated from the chamber or whatever the hell it was, qualifying.
Second chance, yeah.
Yeah, and then they did a second chance. Mm-hmm. I'm not convinced.
But he wasn't fucked over. Sammy lost. And Kurt is not a fan of Sammy, so what's the path?
Rob, every loser of the qualifying matches was put in that second chance match. Every one of them.
So they're going to repeat it.
I'm thinking possibly they do.
I think
Do like a battle royal
Just
or
happen.
something.
Something.
Okay.
They do a second chance. And because tonight, we're not going to talk about some of these people, but tonight I felt like a pop test. Having Mojo mention the Money in the Bank, having Elias, having Bobby, having Seth, having all these people cut promos, even Natty in the back with her fucking selfie camera. Everybody was talking about, I want to be in Money in the Bank, Jinder. So I think it was a pop test for they might do a second chance.
Okay. I think you're 100% wrong. And okay, but you can have your opinion. You can have your opinion.
Wait. The one thing that you would agree with me on tonight is the segments that Finn and Sammy had in the match.
Yeah.
Lit.
Oh, yeah.
So fast. Great exchanges. I would love to see them both in that match.
I would absolutely love. Nobody's arguing with that. That's sure fucking great. I don't think you're right here. But
Okay.
maybe I'll be wrong. I've been wrong before.
It's
At
going
least
to
I
be
admit
Jason Jordan, Leo says.
Oh, fuck off.
Wow.
Do not summon him.
Oh, dude. Roman Jr. Roman Jr. Hey.
Oh, Stike Leather wants to point out, so Roman beat Joe last night, but he can't beat Finn and Sammy, smaller guys, tonight because he got his leg pulled by Jinder.
Yeah. Okay. So Finn Balor. I'm not really sure what analysis. I mean, Finn has given every opportunity, has had every opportunity, I should say. And here's another opportunity. And we've been wondering, when is Finn going to finally get back into that Universal title picture after losing it to injury? And it's always been kind of skirted over, right?
Yeah.
So is the Money in the Bank his opportunity to get back in the belt picture?
I don't disagree that it's a possibility, I still call bullshit because he has not had a rematch.
I think
Simple
at
as
this point, no. At this point, I think they're ditching that.
Of course they're
Right.
ditching it, Brian.
But he's still going to make the fucking comment.
So then why do you bring it up?
The Money in the Bank
reason-
because I didn't got my rematch.
I bring it up because I don't think Rumble's different. I think Money in the Bank is to elevate somebody.
Shut up,
It's
Stike.
to put them into a title opportunity picture where we see them as a future champ. It elevates them to a different level. And a guy that's already been the champ or already been at the top doesn't need
But they
it.
never got to see him on a run, which is I'm sure they wanted to do. They wanted to see him hold the belt and have a run.
You know what? Maybe that is his path, right? Maybe getting the briefcase and doing it that way. Maybe that's the way that he gets it. Every guy has to get it a different way.
I agree.
He could walk around and I agree with Rob. I think it would be a great program for him as a heel to walk around and go, "You never gave me my fucking rematch, so now I got this, motherfuckers."
Yeah, maybe he can change his to like a big luggage bag and bring his friend around.
I
right?
like that.
His friend.
So over.
His friend from Ireland.
His friend from Ireland? Oh,
And-
his quote-unquote friend?
Yeah.
Anaconda
friend
Vice
boy.
says he doesn't care. He's agreeing with Brian.
Yeah, I
Alvis
saw
wins.
that. Stike Leather needs to shut his mouth saying, I think there's going to be a second chance and Roman will win it. Fuck off, Stike. I mean, don't fuck off, but
But
shut
he
up.
also says, I don't see Finn cashing in on Brock, but then again, Seth did, and he won, so it could happen.
It absolutely could happen. Hey, topic
2.
0.5.
Raw, as Jeremy says, Finn wins too.
Cool. Thanks for interrupting my little moment of
You're welcome.
yeah. Thank you. So topic 2.5, real quick. Brian still thinks that Dolph and Drew are fucking faces.
No,
3.
Topic number 3.
that's it.
Yeah, we're on to topic 3.
That's it.
Yeah, because there's nothing to talk about.
So
You're
not,
a moron.
Not even, I'm a moron.
You're a
You're not even gonna give me a fucking chance.
A chance to what, Brian?
What did they do to show you that they're
Mean
a heel,
mugging.
a heel or a face team?
Mean
okay?
mugging. No,
Stone Cold Steve
no
Austin
acknowledging
used to
the
mean mug.
crowd.
Fucking Steve Blackman used to.
No acknowledging
used
the
to fucking-
crowd.
He was
Okay,
the
Noah.
meanest of mugs.
The fucking dirty, the
meanest of
dirty
mugs.
move on the outside of the ring.
What dirty move?
The fact that Dolph Ziggler's a fucking heel.
How?
And the fact,
the crowd cheered
also
for
that
that.
we saw Drew in NXT as a face, and this is not what Drew was in NXT.
That was an enhancement match.
Oh my
for a
God.
strong tag team in a very open tag team division.
The board is saying, Brian, they are heels. Okay. How much
until
more do you-
until I see them do something heelish or fucking underhanded, I will continue to believe that they are on the fence right now.
What you just
Nope.
said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I do not think they're faces. I do not think they're heels.
For the
I
board-
think there is a gray area where they are fucking riding the line.
I think for the board who is not sure if this is a work or not, Brian is absolutely 100% serious.
Oh,
on
I
this.
believe it. Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, no, it's we are honestly
Read Noah.
perplexed. Noah says they are absolutely heels, Brian. What's the FFS?
What does Meech and Meech say?
They talk shit about how the locker room are bitches.
Oh yeah. Mitch says they are tweeners. Yeah, but no. They're tweeners in
That's
the
just
no.
what I said. What? I
No.
just said that. I said they're not faces. They're not heels.
They're tweeners in the eyes of like a Mark fan, but in a storyline on the script, they are fucking heels. All right.
Brian McFuckpants, you just made the list, Leo says.
You just made the list. You know,
And
you know
Teddy
what, Brian?
thinks that Kevin is trapped inside Brian.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was trying to figure out a way to vocalize that. Thank you for that. You know what, Brian? You know what happens?
What?
You know what happens when you make false claims about people being heels, not being heels when they really are heels and obviously are heels? You know what happens?
What?
Nothing, but we just don't like you anymore. That's pretty much what
That
I
was
got.
the payoff. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all you got.
That's it.
Yeah, well, the
I don't
list
wanna
is up
copyright-
there. We
yeah.
don't want to.
You just made the list.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't
I
want to.
still think it's funny that Teddy thought Kevin's trapped inside him.
Noah on the board says they are tweeners. So
They aren't tweeners. You can't even read.
No, he did say
he
that.
said they aren't. Wow. And Leo also points out they're not
3.
smiling on camera.
Right. God, come on.
They're heels, Brian.
Oh my God. All right.
Braun doesn't smile on camera.
Number 3.
Oh,
What was our first women's qualifier?
Wait.
Go ahead.
IA Strikeforce wants to know if Brian knows what a heel is. Maybe that's the problem.
He was one. He carried around a noose and a fucking Confederate flag when he wrestled.
It was a different time.
I'm my grandfather's son.
Yeah, you're not that old.
No.
They're heels in the way that Roman is a face, Perfect 11 wants to point out, which is what we used Perfect 11 to try and make the argument, because it doesn't matter that Roman's a face and he gets booed, and these guys are healed and they get cheers.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
The crowd doesn't matter here. On the script, they are fucking heels. On the script, Roman Reigns is a face. If there's a fucking whiteboard magnetic chart with the whole roster on it, and there's a segment for, or a space for heels and space for faces, and Vince sits there and he fucking puppet masters it, fucking Roman is a face, and Drew and Dolph are on the heel side.
I feel like at this point they use the goldfish from South Park.
Oh,
or
my-
the seals. The
Raw,
seals.
Raw
The
is
seals.
Jeremy
No.
says they went against I Got Kids. What more do you need?
The manatees.
The manatees.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Right. They beat up a guy with kids.
So they're like Sammy and KO. They're heels that the fans love.
Ah, Jesus. Let's just move on.
Yeah, come on.
They
Well,
don't
well-
high five people. They don't acknowledge the
Okay,
crowd.
all
They
right,
don't-
Neither did
okay,
Stone Cold
all
Steve
right.
Austin.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on. Just stop. Let's just move on. This is ridiculous.
Women's qualifier.
What was our first qualifier match?
Our first one, our only one tonight.
Oh, it was only one, right?
Yeah, it was Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, and Botcha Banks. Triple threat.
Okay, she didn't botch tonight.
Yeah, stop
she hadn't
calling her
botched in a
that.
while. Come on, man. What the fuck? Let the girl have some fucking. She's done great.
Leo.
Leo says, yeah, if they're faces, Donald Trump is secretly black. Kanye 2020. Okay. The women. So we had, okay. So
That was our only match, and we got Ember winning.
yeah.
Solid match. I didn't think Ruby would win. What's shocking is that Bailey beats Ruby yesterday, but Ruby gets the opportunity.
Well, I think what's obvious about it is, well, no, they're going to have another qualifier next week, right?
Surely,
So Bailey,
surely.
Yeah, so Bailey will get in there.
And the board's talking about if anyone's going to get a second chance, it's going to be Sasha in a second chance match to get her in this. 'Cause
Possibly.
she lost tonight.
Well, yeah, but Sasha's not going to be in it. Money in the Bank is where there's finally going to be the Bailey-Sasha match that they've been teasing without interference or people coming in.
Agreed.
This is going to be their grudge match, Money in the Bank. So what we saw tonight was Bailey coming down to attempt to help Sasha, not having any interaction with Sasha, so you don't get the setup there. So I'm thinking next week it's going to be a vice versa thing. Sasha comes in to try to help out Bailey, but fucks her over accidentally, and now you have you got cussed out tonight in the locker room. So now you have the moment. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe if Sasha comes down to help out Bailey, quote unquote, and instead takes that moment to knock her the fuck out, makes the full heel turn on her when everybody's thinking she's coming to reciprocate, right? That I think that would be good.
You know,
But they're having the match at Money in the Bank.
and just to point out, because it's going to get understated here, in losing efforts, Ruby Riott was good last night and tonight.
Oh, she's great.
No, Ruby's great.
She's a great addition to that women's roster.
I don't mean to sound a certain way when I say this. I don't know what Ruby's ceiling is, because with Vince at the helm,
That's true.
she's not a knockout.
That's
Honestly,
true.
I think she needs to distance herself from the whole Riot Squad. I know the whole thing is kind of based off of her, but I really don't feel like they're doing her any favors.
I think that one chick needs to wash her hair.
Yeah, she's got
Sarah
like those.
Logan,
She's
the
got like
mountain
those
chick.
Yeah.
dirty dreads.
Yeah,
like it's hippie, but she's actually like into like medieval shit and all that. Like
yeah.
kinda-
It's like counting crows at Renaissance Festival.
right, Renaissance Festival.
Everybody on the board is talking about how great Ruby is. Like, really coming into her own on the main roster here and stuff like that. She's survived losses and is getting
Yeah.
good matches.
Break kayfabe, great fucking person, cool as fucking hell. In kayfabe, great fucking wrestler, great talent, good enough on the mic. I just think under Vince's watch, she will not get the opportunities that she deserves because she's not necessarily a knockout.
By the way, Stike wants to correct me. Ruby won last night, not Bailey.
Yeah,
That's what happens on the pre-show.
yeah.
Mark that one.
Oh yeah. I should have known. Yeah, you're an idiot.
Stike says, I'm so glad Ember won. I really want her to win it, but he still thinks Charlotte will win it, which is Brian's whole theory. Return the favor on Carmella.
Well, my thought here, Brian, is that I think me and Adam agree on this, and you don't.
What?
Is that Ember, as much as we all might have an affection for her in some way, Ember on NXT got to a high point which I think was because she was involved with Asuka.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And then once Asuka moved on, Ember got stale.
She did.
She leveled off.
She didn't have an opponent that was kind of at Asuka's level. Once Asuka left, I mean, Ember was just kind of, like you said, she was just kind of floundering there. Nothing against her ability or anything. It was just they didn't really have a solid opponent set up for her.
Well, I think she overacts a little bit. I think it gets
she
a little
does.
bit,
Yeah, her promos are a little. It seems like they're like not overworked, but they just doesn't come off as natural.
Yeah.
But she makes up for it in the ring, so I'll take it.
Yeah, but Asuka, when she had that thing, yeah, right. No, she's a great talent.
Hey,
I think they might. I picked her to win the Money in the Bank because I think they want to go ahead and give her a run before she possibly gets stale.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what she can do with the belt now, and see if she can sustain it. Because if not, then in 6 months from now, maybe just everybody's lost interest in her, and she's become what's the blonde chick?
Liv Morgan?
No, the fucking one that we don't see anymore.
Charlotte Ray?
Summer Rae.
Summer
She
Rae.
becomes a Summer Rae when she
Charlotte
just
Ray.
fucking
I'm
fades
thinking
out.
of fucking
right?
facts of life.
So, go ahead.
We got a new game the board is developing for
Okay.
Brian. Brian, Riot Squad, are they heels or faces?
Heels.
Okay.
Yeah, they're heels.
Lucky guess. He had a 50-50 chance.
That was the only question. You made
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
a
it.
game, so
No, yeah.
you could have just said question.
Question.
It's a question. Okay, so next week's qualifier is going to be who?
Oh, and 11 points out, Ember's character hasn't really been defined yet on the main roster. I mean, she's just debuted.
No, I understand that.
So they're striking while the iron's hot, like you're saying.
Right. I'm not. Again, I'm not trying to poo-poo on a girl. I'm just saying that she got stale, and she has the ability to become stale. And so maybe maybe they need to pull the trigger on her fast to get her some good heat.
They have been, though. They've definitely
what I'm
been
saying.
showcasing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who's next week? Next week's Bailey, Natty, and who else?
Did they announce it?
Well, I mean, they did her little promo cuts.
Okay. It would be
Bailey, Natty, and who would be the other one?
Mickey?
Mickey James?
Yeah.
No, Alexa did a promo cut. I thought she was hurt.
But she's hurt, potentially.
Well, yeah, but she did a promo cut tonight.
Doesn't matter. I mean, they could just be biding their time until they find out what's going on.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen anything as far as definitely what's going on with her shoulder.
Okay. Oh, Summer Rae got released today? Oh, she got released. Oh, Teddy. Released Teddy. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move on.
4,
Topic number 4 is going to be the Open Challenger. So we saw Seth Rollins pull the Cena and Open Challenge on the IC belt, saying he's going to be a fighting champion. I was really hoping when he was like, watching The Miz as champion made me decide, and then he said, how not to be. I was hoping he was going to say, made me decide how I want to be, and he was going to fucking turn it and go heel, because I just can't stand the pandering fucking Seth Rollins character. It's so fucking flat to me. But nonetheless, we see Mojo Rawley, which the guys, Brian, the build up to who is going to be this fucking Open Challenge call was in my opinion, completely fell on its fucking face.
It did. However, the fact that they're on Long Island and they had the whole thing with Zack Ryder right before it, I think it kind of fed into the whole booing of Mojo Rawley, which that's exactly what they wanted, right?
Right.
Okay,
sure.
I'm sure the
It's a
nation
hometown thing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure the nation, just like the audience, when his music hit for an Open Challenge, we all went, wait, now who's this?
Yeah, I had no idea that was his music.
So there's your pop gone away right there. We don't even know it was him.
Right.
But it was kind of lackluster having him be the guy.
And Seth is the new Punk. They're trying to, is what Raw's Jeremy says. Did
Yeah.
you hear him tonight saying greatest in the world? And
I can actually see if there was anybody on a roster who could fill the Punk shoes, take that role, kind of even evolve into who Punk was. I think Seth could be that one. He can't talk like Punk. I mean,
No.
he can talk.
He's close.
He's close, but Punk was really good on that
Yeah.
microphone. I mean, I can't think of many that were better, honestly. So I mean, but yeah, you could try to morph the Punk character, sure. So I'm curious to see where who's some other good opponents for the Open Challenge. Who do you think you're going to see here in the future?
I'm hoping to see some legitimate ones. I would love to see if they don't do the KO Sammy. Maybe put Sammy in there if he's not in the Money in the Bank. Sammy and Seth could put on a good program.
Or a good match at least, yeah.
I mean, they never did it on NXT, right? Sammy was
no, they never fought.
Yeah, Sammy was debuting after Seth was already gone.
No, yeah.
So
he's right. If he's not right, it was very close.
They might have had crossover.
A little bit.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think they
No,
did.
because the Shield was already doing their.
If they had crossover, they didn't have a program together.
I don't think they were
my
together.
point.
No.
All right. So Mojo Rawley was a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
So hey, here, we got one more topic for the Big Five. Then we're gonna do our Rossum Awards. We've got dirt sheets as always, and our speed round is Adam is gonna do some. Well, we're gonna do some trivia too. Forgot about trivia.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do a quick speed round. Adam found an article. There you go. Adam found an article.
Adam found an article.
Yeah.
Huh?
But we wanted to do something special for number 5.
What is that I hear?
That's
The
music.
show's still canceled, but now you're a big ass topic.
But it was 1 minute, and now it's a topic. So you can say that it's
No, you still get a minute.
I still get a minute.
So,
Oh.
You got the clock?
yeah, I'm getting it right now.
I thought this was like expanding my time and my,
We'll see.
Oh.
Okay, Brian, it's time for the
Yeah.
NXT Minute with Brian. And hold on, not yet. Trying to get my fucking stopwatch. And go.
We're going right now. All right. So the show started off with Kairi Sane defeating indie standout Shazza McKenzie of Australia, who I guess she's kind of like a knockoff of my girl or of Adam's girl, of your girl to Toni Storm. But she's a great wrestler in her own right. Great match.
I didn't know she was my girl.
Yeah,
I didn't
she
either.
is. She is now.
Thought Brian
Second
claimed
match.
them all.
Oh, shut the fuck up. We had TM61, and they stole a match from the Street Profits. We saw a different side of TM61 with doing the heelish. I would say that they're on their way of being on the heel avenue. But we had a lot of different move set from the Street Profits, which maybe we'll talk about later. We had the debuting Kona fucking Reeves, who is like a Hawaiian Ric Flair, defeating some jobber Patrick Scott.
Wow.
Kona Reeves has been there before. It's
I
not
know, but
debuting.
it's re-debuting. They repackaged him. You don't watch NXT, you don't matter. Fucking Bianca Belair defeated Candice LeRae, and I don't know if I can keep going, but I think I will. Pete Dunne defeated Roderick Strong.
Oh, you're out.
Woo!
Okay,
I got through it. I
actually was want to fuck with Brian and make him do it in a minute.
Yeah.
But I actually do want to talk about NXT
Can
for
we
a minute,
talk
guys.
about this?
Can we talk about this? So if you're not an NXT fan out there, just fucking deal with it and fucking watch. I'm
Or
just saying.
fast forward.
Whatever. Watch NXT. Okay, first match was we don't need to talk about first match unless you really want to.
No, the thing that was cool about it was having Lacey Evans come out at the end and kind of so it looks like they're building her up, which is cool.
Well, they're rebuilding the entire women's division.
Oh yeah,
which we're gonna get to a lot
lots
more.
of spots.
Sorry, I got a piece of banana in my mouth.
I bet you did.
Banana man. So Street
Brian
Profits.
Rob eats the banana.
Street Profits TM61, right? So this match started, and I was curious here because we've seen TM61, and they are very dynamic.
TM61.
TM61, sorry. What did I say? TM61?
Yeah.
What? Who fucking cares?
What do you mean?
Semantics.
No, are you fucking kidding me?
Brian's gonna call someone else.
Brian, are they
That's
heel?
that's
or
like
face?
calling the Ascension that Ascension.
So
it's wrong.
well, don't you can't ask that question because that ruins the whole thing.
I know.
So no, you don't, or you wouldn't have said it.
You told me, jackass. It was a segue.
Okay.
Moron.
So we had Street Profits and TM61. And we've seen 6-1. They've had you like how I did that? I just TM out.
Now it sounds weird.
TMI.
Yeah.
TMI 6. TMI 6. So they're
TM6i.
very dynamic. You know, good old indie guys. Very dynamic set. They're fucking very exciting. And Street Profits so far, where they've been a great gimmick, and there's been some good solid wrestling. There hasn't been much.
The crowd's behind him.
Yeah, but we haven't seen a highlight of a moveset with the Street Profits, and especially for Montez Ford of the two. Dawkins seemed to always get the shine moments. Seemed to always. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Why is he doing this?
I don't know.
You just go ahead and talk.
No, I'm analyzing the show.
I know we're talking about the match.
So, all right, thank you.
6-1.
It's fucking rude. It's fucking rude. He's
Brian
rude.
laughed.
I didn't invite him on
Bobby
the show.
Roode. But we saw a more dynamic moveset from Montez Ford, him getting some shine. Finally, seeing him do some strikes and some. You know what, dude? So, anywho, I'm watching this and I'm looking at Kiera Bryan and I'm like, this would be the perfect opportunity for Street Profits to go heel. And then what happens?
TM6 won did.
They went heel.
Why are you asking him? He doesn't know.
What do you mean? Did you not hear my minute?
I know you watched it, but you don't know what a heel is.
Oh.
TM61 went heel.
No, you know why? You know why? Because they did something very deliberate. He put his fucking feet up on the ropes and his partner hooked his foot.
Right.
That's a heel move. They're fucking heels.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay. Then we saw your girl Candice LeRae versus upstart Bianca Belair, who's been getting a lot of promo packages as of late. Really getting a push. She did the whole "I want to be champion" thing last week.
Brand new music.
Brand new music.
The new jacket and entrance.
Oh yeah. So she's getting a huge push there. But Candice LeRae, who is a veteran of the ring, especially for you indie dorks, right?
Are you looking at me?
Yeah.
It was only her second TV match, Candice's.
Yeah.
Right. Well, was the other one the tournament, right?
Yeah. The battle royal thing.
Oh, well, she was also in the tournament.
No, and then she had a match against.
She's had a couple matches.
Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
That was the match.
But anyway, you're looking at this marquee and you're thinking, wow. I mean, obviously it's gonna be Candice LeRae, right?
On paper, yeah.
On paper,
one would think.
Absolutely. But first off, Bianca Belair wins the match, which is a huge push in my opinion, my humble opinion. I mean, on the ranking of NXT, Candice is not high.
No.
On the ranking of wrestling overall, the industry of professional wrestling, Candice is up there.
And everybody is smart to that. I think
Right.
at this point in 2018, everyone kind of has an idea who Candice LeRae is.
Especially NXT fans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Binky gets this push, and I don't know. I'm just not only with the push, but it was a good match and a good showing. And honestly, I didn't expect that well of a match with Belair. I knew she was a powerhouse, and but there was some great counters, some great moves, great sells. I was impressed by her moveset. I did not expect that.
From who? From
Belair. Thanks for paying
I didn't
attention.
expect the push to the victory. I mean, she's been showcased in other matches. This is a big win for her.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining the conversation.
No,
we
you
had
know what?
4
Honestly,
minutes ago.
I was moving this.
I'm engaging to it because Brian's fucking jerking off the mic.
No, I was
stand
moving
in
one of the
between us.
microphones out of our vision. We were having.
There's a giant monitor in your vision, jackass.
Okay. So then, so we had that. That was pretty cool. And then we got Roddy and
Pete Dunne.
and Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
Wait, Pete. We had Pete.
Do you
Dunne
approve of that match?
And my boy.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
There you go. Tell me your thoughts on this one.
It was a good ending to kind of their chapter, because these guys have a history, and you throw them into any kind of match together and it's going to be good. The fact that they're including Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan into the mix fucking makes me dude, I'm pumped about it.
I think they're going to set that up for Chicago. No, but it can't do that because they got all
not
the belts.
a 3-on-3. I think at this point, maybe they'll do something where they'll have it throughout the next few weeks.
TV taping.
Yeah, TV
Yeah,
taping. Which
okay.
like I said, I haven't looked at them yet, so who knows? But no, I don't think. I think Roddy and Pete are going to do something separated. Come take over.
You forgot Cassius Ohno cut a promo on Ciampa.
Oh, I didn't see that. I missed that part. Must go to the bathroom.
That's what Stike is reminding us.
By the way, Ciampa, the fucking
fuck him.
the heel, fucking doing Infinity War spoilers on fucking Twitter. Fuck you for that, man. I didn't see anything, but just saying.
I've heard that he's done that, is what I've heard.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
And now live from the U-Record Studios, it's the Rossum Awards. Here's Rowdy.
All right, here's our Rossum Awards. Excuse me. Here's our Rossum Awards for Monday Night Raw, 5/8/2018. All the best and worst that we thought occurred in the programming. And let me get my music ready here, my sound effects ready, so everybody gets their proper points or deletions. Let's start with the first one. It's going to be our Marked Out Award, the Marked Out Award. Let's go B-Rye.
All right, let's get my old paper out here. So I had Sasha Banks. That move that she did to the outside when she was on one side of the corner, and she did a flipping dive to the outside and had all the Riot Squad caught her. I thought that was an awesome move.
It wasn't that the move was so great. It was very surprising.
Came
and
out of nowhere. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was really good. Adam.
Mine is Kurt right at the start of the show announcing the qualifying matches. I think that's how you get 6 weeks of build out of this.
Right, I'm going to give a coin to your answer and a coin to the fact that you sounded like Kurt when you tried to deliver that.
Fart.
Lots of saliva.
Yeah. All right.
Let me wet my whistle.
Bang Bus is here. Says, sup, I'm early as fuck.
Early.
All right. By the way,
kind of late, brother.
No, got put in timeout, by the way.
Yeah, he's backwards.
What did he do?
He was just saying things I didn't like to see him say.
I haven't seen. Well, Stike's not talking about that.
Okay, see, Raw is Jeremy's about to get put in timeout too.
Yeah, I tried.
I do not like that, Raw is Jeremy.
I do not like green eggs and ham.
I do not like that comparison. So please do not do that.
I do not like them, Sam. I am.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay. My marked out award is going to go to the beatdown of Reigns. When they were both kicking him down to the ground. Oh, man, I'm going to give myself a coin for that one. The beatdown of Reigns.
You get a Roddy, too.
Oh, can
This is Roderick Strong, and I approve this message.
Thank you, Roddy. Thank you. Hey, thank you to fucking Finn and Sammy.
You're welcome.
Okay. Raw sucks. Oh, I'm sorry, board. Go for the board.
The board marked out award. Jinder sending us all to the heavens by taking out Roman. That's from Anaconda Vice.
Wait. I've never given this to the board before. Anaconda.
This is Roderick Strong, and I approve this message.
You got two in a Roddy.
Wow.
Yeah, Justin was always asking for it on Twitch. Marked out, seeing Roman lose. That's
very rapey.
He doesn't even care as long as Roman loses.
Yeah.
Nobody else is caught up.
Okay. We're going to go to number 2 is going to be Raw sucks, but you're cool. That's our award. Raw sucks, but you're cool. Let's go, Adam.
Well, Raw didn't suck so much tonight, but Jinder, you're cool.
Jinder's the fucking Iron Man of the night, man. Brian.
The Revival for their journey in their weight loss game.
They did look.
Yeah.
They look like they're trimming down.
Yeah, they're staying away from the Big Macs.
And the ho-hos.
My Raw sucks, but you're cool is the Rotundas finally having a moment in the ring. But they really didn't. They kind of just... There was one moment where he elbowed him off the apron, so the Rotundas.
But they acknowledged it.
The Rotunds.
The Rotunds.
Right?
Yeah, they did. Oh, they did.
What?
They said that there's no brotherly love there.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Adam.
Yeah. Anything on the board? No?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
Well, fuck
Just make it up.
I don't care. How about the Titus O'Neil LOL award?
Oh, Raw sucks, but you're cool. KO giving Braun a competitive match.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was glad that wasn't just to get these hands kind of situation.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens taking 3 line drives from Braun. That's for Anaconda Vice.
Yeah, man.
Is that what they're calling it? Line drives?
Is it?
No, I don't like that.
I don't like that. Don't name it. Please don't name it.
Baseball?
Hey, don't name it. That's horrible.
Grand Slam needs 4, right?
Shut up.
He brought up
You
baseball.
are such a dick.
All right. Cool. Titus O'Neil LOL award. I'll start it out. Sammy backstage. The funniest part of the show. He is just he's so old Jewy.
He sounded like a Jew in a bagel shop.
He does. I'm trying to think of some old Jewish comedians.
Woody Allen. He almost like.
Yeah, I guess who's the dark haired guy?
Jerry Seinfeld?
No. He always had like the kind of like the mullet and the feathered out. He was always very depressed.
Slash.
Albert Brooks.
No. Longer kind of feathered hair in the 80s. He's like, I don't know. God damn it, it's gonna kill me.
Mitch Hedberg.
No.
Mitch Hedberg's not Jewish.
God damn it. I know you know him.
I'm picturing him.
Like everything.
Paul Reiser.
Everything was depressing. No, not Reiser.
My two dads.
But,
That's what
no,
Perfect Blue
Reiser.
is.
Yeah, I can see Reiser in him. Absolutely. Okay, fuck it. Doesn't matter. We move on. Brian.
Now I'm just trying to figure out who the fucking guy was that you're thinking of. My Titus O'Neil award.
Jackie Mason.
No.
He had feathered hair.
Mine. I think you guys. This is obvious. I hope so. The Ascension and them getting a fucking promo package by. I don't even know how they're gonna even win. They're both gonna win a briefcase, like the two of them. I feel like that's like the same logic as like Tino Sabbatelli and What's the guy?
Well, I can see him being like Gary
Riddick
Shandling.
Moss.
I mean,
Riddick Moss.
Gary Shandling, is that who you're thinking?
no,
of?
that's not who I was thinking, but Gary Shandling fits.
Did you just Google Jews in the 80s?
I
Or
did.
comedian
Jewish
Jews?
stand-up.
Oh,
Yeah.
the guy from Bobby's World.
Kevin Wright?
No.
Howie Mandel?
Yeah, Howie Mandel.
No,
Jewish.
not Howie Mandel. Go ahead, fucking Adam.
Mine was Mojo's reception from both the crowd and the marked out panel when he answered the open challenge.
Yeah,
Nobody cared.
nobody fucking cared. Stephen Wright's a good one too.
Yeah, Bo and Curtis promo saying they're not supporting men, they are leading men. That's the LOL for Stike. And LOL award, my sister-in-law who never watches wrestling asking why is that guy's hair so wet, referring to Roman.
Richard
He
Lewis.
says he swear to God he laughed out loud, Anaconda Vice says.
"Oh, that's great." Richard Lewis.
And LOL for Noah is you.
Did you hear him, Adam?
I don't know.
Richard Lewis.
Yes, Richard Lewis. He talks with his hands, and yes, it's
He's
Richard
on
Lewis.
Curb.
Botch Award.
He's great on Curb.
Shut up.
That's the only part I liked about him.
Botch Award.
What was that horrible show he was on?
Botch Award.
Bobby's World.
No, that was Howie Mandel, you jackass.
Botch Award. Adam.
Titus O'Neil late for Raw's Jeremy says, no way all the time now. Oh, Titus coming out all the time now. Whatever.
Okay, thank you for that.
My botch is Cole's kayfabe break when Bo and Bray had their encounter, and he says, no brotherly love there.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Brian.
Where's Kurt Hawkins, man? They're on fucking Long Island. They're on Long Island. Even Zack Ryder got some time, and now Kurt Hawkins, you can't even get him on fucking doing some backstage promo. I hope he wrestled in a dark match or something. He had to have.
Okay, thank you.
You're on your head.
My botch award is Ember's joke. I'm over the moon. Ha ha ha. That was it.
It was terrible.
It was so bad.
Her backstage was bad.
Yeah, bored.
Noah says botch award. Brian not understanding heels and faces.
Nope.
Right.
Anaconda Vice says I didn't see many botches tonight.
Okay.
Thank you, board.
Good, thank you for that. The bad booking award of the night. Bad booking award of the night. Let's go Brian first.
What about that Bobby Lashley promo?
Dude.
Like, I still don't know what they were trying to get across. So
They were plugging his sisters.
He has three badass sisters, and they fucking tied him to a tree and beat him. Right? Is that?
Yeah.
I think that's what I got from it.
Yeah, he was abused and scarred, and dude, that was exactly mine, Brian.
Like, fuck Sister Abigail. I want to hang out with them.
Right. Adam, do you have something different than that?
Yes, I do. I have Elias and Bobby Part 3 for what?
Okay. Yeah, but Brian, that fucking interview was so fucking
Very confusing.
What are you trying to build Bobby to be? Lashley.
Like, it's like a family man?
Is that
right?
what you want? Really? The big fucking no. It's dumb.
Noah points out they started it off well, mentioning his amateur career, meeting Kurt.
Oh, the
knee
video
injury.
package was fine.
That was all right.
The interview was just what the
Or
hell?
or even if he talked about his sisters for a little bit, fine. But I just felt like that dragged on, and that was the focal point.
I see Vince going, talk about their chocolate titties.
Gimmick infringement.
And Bang Bus says, I checked the main event spoilers, can confirm that Hawkins was a no-show.
What the fuck?
A no-show.
No show.
Yeah.
Not a no show. No. not
Botch
like-
award for Stike.
call, no
He
show?
says
No, he just
Ember
wasn't
needs to
booked.
work on her promos. Backstage was bad. And botch award for Raw is Jeremy not putting Elias over in Money in the Bank. Well, that was not a qualifying match.
He's already over.
Both guys said they wanted in it. He's over as fuck. But he does that make him a face because the crowd cheers for him?
No, he makes fun of the crowd, and he fucking insults them. So
Well,
no, he's a heel.
This is for me and Brian's bad booking. This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
Is there an ignore button for mine? Because you didn't even care.
What's yours?
Mine was Elias and Bobby Part 3 for no reason.
You absolutely already said that.
Yeah.
You hadn't to say it again, really?
Yeah.
I think he forgot that he said it.
Noah says they should be building up Lashley to be a badass dude to kick Lesnar's ass instead of this, my sisters beat me up thing.
Go away, baby.
All right. The Ross. Wait, I don't want to say it.
The Rossumist Award.
All right, Brian Rossumist.
Finn winning the match. I guess that's
Finn wins.
Yeah,
Finn wins.
That's got to be it.
All right, I'll give you a coin
Right.
for that. Where's my coins at? Adam.
Finn.
My Rossimus award goes to fucking Jinder Mahal. I mean, come on, guys. Jinder fucking Mahal saved.
I covered it in the Raw sucks, but you're cool.
Well, that's fine. Every mark in this universe, in the galaxy, in time and space, was like, fuck yeah, Jinder, at the same time. Good
Even
job.
his the zits on his back were excited. You could see him when he.
They all blew up.
Yeah, when they
at
when
one
they
time.
ran out. Yeah.
There's like a big mayonnaise bottle exploding behind him. What's the board got?
Rossum Award, seeing Finn win and Roman losing. That's for Stike. Rossimus, get these hands Thanos sign with the gauntlets. I don't know if you noticed there was a bronze sign where they made him look like Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlets.
I did not see that.
It was in the crowd.
Wow.
And Rossum goes to Jinder for sure.
Absolutely.
That's from Raw's Jeremy.
Cool.
And Noah says the Street Profits get his Rossimus. There's some great talents.
I hate to do this before trivia. All right, here we go.
And now it's time for a little marked out trivia.
All right, here we go, guys. Some marked out trivia tonight. We're going to let Adam Baum take the helm for some Money in the Bank trivia. So Noah's not with us. He's in timeout. So he won't be able to play along and get all of his answers wrong like he normally does.
He's so bad at trivia, we're not going to miss him.
No.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. At which WrestleMania was the first Money in the Bank?
Ooh. At which WrestleMania was the first Money in the Bank?
Yeah, don't need a city or anything like that. Just number WrestleMania.
First Money in the Bank. Oh man, that's incredibly. It's hard.
Wait, can I say the year? Can I say what year it was?
I didn't write it. Yeah, you can say the year.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a number down, and I'm probably really fucking wrong. No, wait, I'm gonna do. Okay, go ahead, Brian.
Okay. WrestleMania 23.
Oh,
Rob?
and this is a guess, total guess. I'm gonna go WrestleMania 21. Really? Oh. Wow. Okay.
Stike and Vice also got it right. Raw, as Jeremy said, WrestleMania 12.
You're 12.
I hope you're just dyslexic and wrote that backwards and you meant 21.
Between
Yeah,
Psycho
like
Sid
that comment you had earlier.
and
Right.
Macho Man and Razor Ramon. That'd be awesome.
So there have been 18 Money in the Banks. Money in the Bank ladder matches, excuse me.
Thank you.
How many times was Money in the Bank contested at Mania?
Say it again. How many times?
How many times has Money in the Bank been
How many money?
contested
So
at Mania?
basically, how many Money in the Bank matches at Mania?
Yeah,
Right, but
okay.
you gave the total number. Right?
There's been 18 total.
18. Okay, got it.
All right.
Rob, we'll let you go first.
1.
1 is incorrect.
Okay.
Raw, as Jeremy said, 4. What do you have,
I was
Brian?
going to say 4.
You are both wrong.
Ooh.
Stike is right. He said 6.
Ooh, really?
This
that
is
many?
Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
6. The first 6 were all at Mania. Anaconda Vice had 5. He missed 1.
Ninja, please.
You ready for the next one?
I am.
Well, it was. Do you know? Was it 6 years? It was 6 years in a row, right? It had to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was. Yeah.
Before it got it.
How many different numbers of participants have competed in the Money in the Bank ladder
what
match?
the fuck?
How many what?
How many different numbers of participants have competed in the Money in the Bank
It's
match?
like asking how
I
many
don't-
times did you shit today? I have
So
no
you
fucking
guys can
idea.
just go back and forth and say,
I don't.
name wrestlers. Okay, Fit Finley.
no. How many participants, meaning how many people were in that match, not the participants themselves.
What match?
The Money in the Bank ladder match.
All of them?
What is he asking? I don't.
In a triple threat match, how many fucking people are in it?
There's 3.
Okay, in a fatal 4-way match, how many fucking people are in it?
There's 4.
Okay, in a Money in the Bank ladder match, how many people are in it?
It depends on the year.
Right, so how many different participant combinations have they put in there?
This is a dumb question.
All right, so I'll say 3.
I'll say 3.
That's wrong. the correct answer is 5.
Okay.
They've done 5, they've done 6, they've done 7, they've done 8, and they've done 10.
Is that
You disrespectful, stupid idiot.
wouldn't that be how many different permutations? Is that what it would be called? Right?
I didn't want to use a big word.
No.
You guys didn't get it as it is.
So earlier, when you tried to use a big word rather than just saying, "Oh, when they fought."
Yes. How many unsuccessful cash-ins have there been? Remember I told you there's 18. How many unsuccessful cash-ins out of those 18?
So fucking.
Rob, go first.
All right, I can't wait till the fucking time's up. Are you
clearly
assuming I'm done?
You clearly were ready.
I was
down
laughing
and
at your
looked up.
idiocy.
What's your answer?
2.
That is incorrect. Brian,
5.
that is also incorrect. Stike Leather's got it right on the board. It is 3.
Noah back yet?
Ross Jeremy said 8, and Anaconda Vice and Bang Bus said 4.
We're gonna
It
get
is
through
3.
We're gonna get through the whole segment without Noah.
Name them. Name
What?
the 3 unsuccessful cash-ins.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Noah's back. He got it wrong.
God, I know these, and I'm so blanked right now. I'm so blanked.
There's 3. You don't need to put them in order to get the points. Ryan, you go first. Just give me one.
I got Sandow.
Yeah,
That is 1.
I got Sandow.
That is 1.
I got Corbin.
That is 2.
Oh.
You got the 3rd?
Fuck. Was it Kane?
Nope.
Guy or girl?
Guy.
I don't know.
Hardcore Holly.
I'll give you one hint. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, way to be the worst hint you could ever give ever.
Nikki Bella?
Yes, that's an unsuccessful cash-in. Brian gets a rod of your
Actually,
toys
no,
or something.
she successfully cashed in.
this method.
Nikki Bella fucking successfully cashed in, if you ask me.
Yeah.
How many times were there 2 briefcases on the line in one night? So obviously one was SmackDown and one was Raw is what I mean. I'm not talking about the women.
Oh, well, that's not a... Why wouldn't you add the women in that? Why you got to be a dick about it?
The women count.
Yeah, they count.
Okay, fine. Add the women.
Me too, man.
Jesus, man. Jesus.
Add the women? No, now the question is compromised.
No, it's not. You add 1 to it.
Oh, that's it?
I go 5.
All right.
Oh, yay.
Rob wins.
What'd you have, Brian?
I was not going to say 5.
How many declared their cash-in versus running into the ring and cashing in?
Oh, I know the answer to this.
How many declared their cash-in prior
Oh.
to like a run-in, like made it a match?
I have no idea. 4.
What's your guess, Brian?
2.
The correct answer is 3.
All right, so I know RVD.
Okay, that was my next question. Name them. So you got RVD. He announced that he was going to do it at No Way Out, or Extreme Rules One Night Stand.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
CM Punk is not right.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Ziggler.
Nope.
Brooklyn Brawler.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cena.
Steve Blackman?
Cena.
Cena.
Okay.
And then there's some gray area on the 3rd. Some argue that it's Dean because Dean said he was going to cash in the night that he won it before he ever won it.
Del Rio.
But Sandow's the other one. He challenged Cena to a match earlier on that night
No, that's right. I remember that.
and then lost.
Yeah.
Who's held the briefcase the longest? I'll tell you how many days in my answer, but who's held the briefcase the longest?
Seth Rollins.
That's your guess?
Yeah.
Carmella.
Ding, ding, ding. Brian wins.
Wow.
FABOLOUS. Yes.
I
I'm surprised you got through that.
Car
correctly.
too. I
Carmella, 287 days. Edge, 280. Rollins, 273. And Dolph, 267.
Wow.
Who held it the shortest amount of time?
Edge.
Ray.
Ray's never won it, so that's wrong.
I'm Kane.
Kane.
Is that right?
Yes.
Edge.
Kane held it the shortest.
Yeah.
He cashed in 49 minutes on Ray.
On Ray. That's why I said Ray. Yeah.
Dean second, 57 minutes. Who held it the fewest amount of days? Who held it the fewest amount of days?
Santino.
Board guest Ambrose Noah in Perfect 11. Raw's Jeremy also thought like you. He said Ray.
I don't know the answer to this.
What's your guess?
Santino Marella.
Wrong. What's yours, Brian?
3.
A forgotten. Tell me the person.
Okay. No, nothing.
Raw's Jeremy says Corbin on the board. Stikelether got it right. Jack Swagger held it 2 days.
The pizza.
Yeah,
Yes.
you forgot he won it, didn't you?
Ooh.
You forgot that shit.
It's a weird one.
And now here's a fun one to end on.
Good.
What was your favorite cash-in, Rob?
Really? Just that?
Yeah.
God, fuck, I don't know.
Mine is Edge after Cena became the first to defend in the Elimination Chamber. They raised it up, and Edge came down. That was the greatest one.
I have to say Seth Rollins, man.
Mania.
Yeah. Most exciting one, yeah. I mean, he stood tall at the end of Mania on a cash out. How can you beat that?
Over Roman and Brock, Vince's boys.
Yeah.
For me is RVD.
RVD?
Yeah, One Night Stand.
You liked that one?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think they were going to let him, and he did.
Yep.
Okay.
Edge for Bang Bus, Rollins for Perfect 11, CM Punk cashing in on Edge. That's for Stike. And Ziggler, Raw, as Jeremy says, biggest pop ever. I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Ziggler in the
Time
biggest
is it?
pop.
I think you're going to save your article for tomorrow night on Ross.
I got stupider people there to comment on it.
All right. Let's do this, and then we'll get out of here.
You're just going to blow past it. Me burying my talent.
Your talent. There's a funny word. Kevin's not talent. Kevin's special. He's special needs. Fucking Kevin's special needs and
What's Medine?
needs special.
Needs special?
Hey, Raw and Noah are both. Raw's Jeremy and Noah are both defending that Ziggler cash in because he said New Jersey crowd went fucking nuts. Do you remember that? Close to Jersey boy, Brian.
That was a good pop.
Brian, dirt sheets.
Dirt sheets. I think the biggest one to come out for the past few days is that KO signed a new 5-year deal.
5
Yay,
year.
Yeah. And according to a recent interview that he conducted, it was in French, so this is a English translation. It said, "Hopefully I do not see why I will not finish my career with WWE. I just recently signed a new 5-year contract with them. I do not intend to go anywhere my contract will end." What? I guess
Basically
that's
saying he's
weird.
going to end his
Anywhere
career
when
there.
my contract. will
Yeah,
end.
well, so
He's
they
not
just-
going
it's
anywhere.
written shitty. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I want to continue and my
Why'd you get
family
the French
is ready
translation?
for me to continue, I do not see why it would not happen. Just him leaving. So it seems like he's in here for the long
a
haul.
lifer.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
that's fucking cool because
Oh,
if he's there, that means other guys around him that enjoy working with him.
Yeah.
Sammy and
He wants to be the guy one day.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
What
Let's
else?
see. We
And then?
had the 2 remaining 4 horsemen. I'm sorry, the 4 horsewomen have signed to WWE.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
now that's Mrs. Roderick Strong. She is one of them. So she's going to be signed to the NXT brand. Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke.
Okay.
I'm not too familiar on them. I know Roddy's wife a little bit, but not the 4th one. But they're all there, so I don't know if they're planning on putting all 4 of them together, which I don't think at this point really makes too much sense. But then again, fucking Ronda Rousey, Miss MIA, who she wasn't on Raw tonight, right? We didn't even talk about her.
Yeah.
That shit happened.
That shit did happen.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll put them together, but if they do, that'll be down the line.
Okay.
She's
Who
going to
knows?
get booked with Mickey James in the UK.
She is, yeah. You broke that, I think, right?
They were putting him out front as often as they could.
Wrong button.
What else?
And I guess another one is just Rey Mysterio. He's confirmed to go back to New Japan, and
Aw.
he's going to be wrestling at their Dominion show. He was supposed to be wrestling at their show about a month or 2 ago, but he had a injury that held him out. So now he's good to go, and he'll be back into the mix, which is cool.
Yes.
It's just good seeing guys kind of jump back and forth to WWE. It just gives me hope for for other
ECW days when
yeah,
they were using each other.
yeah, right. For other guys to maybe make the jump, and maybe who the fuck knows, dare I say,
Yeah.
for guys to jump to WWE and show up on their television.
Okay. What else?
That
it?
That's it. I mean, I have a list of the names of the guys who produced all the segments and matches for Backlash from yesterday. If that's any interest to you, I guess
who did the last segment?
The best one, I'll say, Miz and Seth Rollins. That was actually T.J. Wilson.
Okay.
Dynamite.
What?
Who did Roman and Joe? Vince.
Michael Hayes.
Michael Hayes.
The most
dude.
The most upsetting one to me, though, is the AJ Styles and Nakamura. Excuse me,
Road
Nakamura
Dogg.
one. No, Jamie Noble.
Jamie Noble, baby, you fucked up.
Jamie Noble.
Wow.
And so I don't think we talked about it last night. I wanted to bring it up before, but the reason why that they had the match.
Give me a shot to the nuts.
No, why Roman was the last main event. On
why
the
he
card.
main evented?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
he main evented.
Yeah.
Thank you. They couldn't have the fucking belt with the finish that they did as the last match.
So
right?
we got that finish that we.
At least it was a finish. At least you can't have a non-finish as the main event. So I understand. So if you look at it in a weird way, they did build the show
Brian,
around.
he got out of 3 coquina clutches.
Oh, they built the show around Styles and Nakamura, right?
Yeah.
They did. In a weird way, you could say it.
Okay.
Raw, as Jeremy says, speaking of bad promos, look on your TV.
Oh,
they could see. They could see this.
She's over the moon.
It was brutal, man. It was so bad. I like Ember. I'm sorry, but she fucked up bad. You fucked up. You fucked up.
It was just another one of those.
Hey, Justin
yeah,
made it
never.
just in time.
Hey, Justin.
He says, "Thanks, Jamie, for lowering my expectations."
Right. Okay. There we go. So tomorrow night you do the Adam found an article thing. We did our housekeeping at Smart Mark Show on Twitter. What's
At Marked Out Wrestling on Instagram.
And
please
guys-
add it, and comment.
We are Mark Out MARKOUT Mark Out Podcast on Snapchat.
We could just make a new one. And
Hey, real quick for tease tomorrow, we got some qualifying matches they announced tonight. Miz is fighting Jeff Hardy.
Cool.
For Money in the Bank. Rusev versus Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
And Peyton versus Charlotte.
There's your girl. That's your girl. All right. Anybody got any final thoughts?
My final thoughts are I'm excited for the next 6 weeks because if they do the storylines right, we have enough time to build to make a good pay-per-view.
All right. I agree with that. All right. I really don't have anything. Brian, you got anything?
I got nothing.
I want to end. Any final thoughts on the board? No.
Let's see. 13,200 just showed up.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, so Justin and 13,200 just showed up.
Oh.
That's their final thought is appearing.
I want to end. I want my final thought to end the show. I want it to be a chant. I want to do a chant, guys. You ready?
A chant like
yeah,
like we're summoning something
Like
Ouija boards.
Like this is awesome.
Yeah.
or something like
Light
that.
as a feather, stiff as a board.
Ready? You ready?
A seance.
All right.
Yes, go.
Thank you, gender.
Dun 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 dun.
Thank you, gender.
Dun 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 dun.
Thank you, gender.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at URecord Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out URecord on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.